Hello, hello, welcome. Greetings. Welcome back, fam. It's another edition of Nice Note. Okay, I hope everyone out there has been doing great, and I hope everyone is in constant search of their better self and improving and on their way, like we all are. We all are one step at a time, one day at a time. Okay, fam, let's get right into it. This week's nice note is going to be pretty much five things. I want to talk about five things that you cannot have around you if you want to move forward. Five things that if you see in individuals, you need to let them go. Point blank. Uh, no excuses, no explanations. Just let them go because they are going to be they can't go with you. Simple as that. They can't go with you on your progress, on your journey, on your growth. There's no way. So let's get right into it. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is the competing friend, quote unquote. The friend that is always, you say, hey, I'm doing this or whatever. I'm doing this and I've done this and I'm working on this. Oh, I'm working on that too. Oh, I already did that. Oh, yeah, I did this and I did that. And yeah, let that go. No. Um, and let me expand on this because anyone who is, and it's okay, some people share the similar journey. We all are individuals. We're different though. When you do something, it's not the same as me doing something. We might have done the same thing, but we do it a different way. That's the way God designed us. God designs our journey to be specific for us and special for us in every kind of way. So it's not that you can't um, relate to an individual's experience is similar to yours, but hey, just be quiet and listen. Okay, this is my experience in this. This is my experience in taking this class. This is how I took this experience. You don't have to always go into how you took and what it is, and that's your opinion. Anyway, if you find someone that's constantly competing and constantly always comparing, same thing, let them go. That's dead weight, fam. That's not a friend. That's someone who is trying to be in contact with you to measure themselves to you. Probably a very insecure person, and I don't have time for that. So that's the first thing, a competing friend. And number two, I'm going to go. I'm going to go to the ladies. I don't deal with men, so I can't really relate to anything that's going to be regarding to a woman. But I guess, in a sense, a woman can use this. But I'm just speaking as on a man's point of view. But if you find that you're with a woman, or we could flip it with the man, but again, I'm talking as a man dealing with women, and she needs to go out without you. Okay, I understand a girls' night out and things of that nature, but are these ladies married? Are these ladies with a mate? Do they have someone with them when they're going out? If you find that your lady needs to go out without you, she needs to hit the club, she needs to party, bye. Let her go. If you want to go to the club, if you want to go party, if you want to do all of this stuff without me, you want to be around men, getting all this male attention, just keep it moving. I personally found that women that want to do that, they're not a woman that you want to make yours. That's not a woman that's a wife material. That's not quality material. That's something for the streets. So, that's fine. The streets need women too. The street takes everyone. But you can't be my lady and you want to run around and all that. So that's number two. If you find a woman that wants to, she got to go. You got to let her go. So you keep moving on your purpose. Okay. I might have more than five. Okay. I'm going to also say someone, how they speak to you. If you see someone that has a reckless mouth and speaks to you with just don't care or harshly, or it doesn't have to be directly to you, but how their tone, But if you cannot handle me with care, you got to go. Because all that's going to do for me is make me have to come back at you. And if we're friends, if we're whatever, if we're associates, we're not supposed to have that type of relationship. If I want to debate, if I want to sit up and not saying we can't have different ideas and exchange information, but once it has a negative tone, it's the difference between debating different ideas, or not debating, but sharing different ideas, sharing your opinion, expressing yourself, and being somewhat contemptuous, being somewhat having some sort of animosity, a hint to it in how you're speaking, or it could be like a belittling tone, whatever, anything like that, you got to go, because that is coming from somewhere. So watch how you speak with me, watch how you handle me, because I'm gonna leave you alone. I know I can't elevate, I can't go to my next level with those type of people in my circle. I don't want to have those conversations. I really don't. I don't want to have a pissing contest with my friend. That's not my friend. So that's a good one right there. So I think we're going to do more than 5, and 4. So far we have 4. I'm going to say, get away from people with low self-esteem. Okay, fam, let me explain. We all have things that we don't feel that great about ourselves. Everyone does. I don't care who you are, how great you are, whatever. You want to have something that you wish was better. And that's natural. But I mean, your overall self-esteem is going to reflect on how you treat people, how you talk, how you walk, how you believe in yourself, how you talk about someone else's ability to elevate and do things. Do you encourage? Do you believe in them? Or do you try to throw little barbs and little sideline hating and all that? You got to go. That's someone who has low self-esteem. So me is someone who always had high self-esteem. So being around those individuals, they will try to bring you where they at. You cannot be around individuals with low self-esteem. It might be that they're just not good looking. I'm just going to be real. That is a big factor in how you feel about yourself. If you find individuals that, aren't the best looking individuals, or don't feel good about how they look, because you have someone who doesn't look that great, but they feel good about it, and they're like, okay, I'll deal with it. I'm going to dress nice, smell nice, and work out. That's different. That's someone who's making the best out of a bad situation. I could take that. Long as you don't bring that on me, long as you don't bring that negativity towards me, you got to go. But you have to look at that, because those are going to be some of your biggest haters. The individuals that just they don't get attention. They don't get, women don't find them to be attractive, in general. Those are going to be the guys that are going to try to find a good looking guy. And if they could get in that circle, they're going to try to bring him to where they're at, which is, if the guy who doesn't look like that keeps them around, he's crazy. So that's one. I think we're on 4. Okay, let's see. 5. I have a couple more I'm going to add to it, but who cares? If you don't contact me normally, listen, if I don't hear from you on a somewhat consistent basis, just don't contact me, because my experiences with individuals that I don't hear from, I mean, if I hear from them once a year, 1 month, listen, man, I don't know what you up to. That's cool. Do your thing, but just leave me alone, because that means you're not an active person in my life. And so we really don't have probably much to talk about. We don't interact. If I haven't seen you in years, I really don't want you, obviously we don't need each other's presence. We don't need each other's energy. We don't need each other's communication. We just don't need to be around each other, period. So yeah, if you don't hear if you don't contact me, I don't contact you, let's just keep it that way. So that's 5, but we're going to go a little past that. Let's see here. Hold on. Okay. And, I want to go into, when you have a growth mindset, even though you might not be good at something, even though you might not be the best at a particular discipline or field, that doesn't mean you can't improve. You can improve every aspect of your life. I'm studying psychology right now. The human mind is malleable. We can evolve. We can learn, we can train, we can retrain ourselves. It's nothing that you have or that you are at this moment not great in that you can't improve in. It's just not. Now, some people have a fixed mentality where they don't believe that. They believe, oh, with my, narcissistic parent with low self-esteem tried to convince me because they're competing with me or whatever, I'm going to believe that. That's their choice to believe that. You don't have to believe what someone told you, even if you were a child. More than likely, if it was negative, that was a very low self-esteem having individual, because a confident person is not intimidated about their child or anyone doing good. They welcome people they want everyone to do good, to be their best version. So that's, something that you got to look at. Having a growth mindset. If the person you're around do not have a growth mindset, they don't believe they can improve, they feel bad about themselves, maybe they're overweight, maybe they're, don't have the best job, the best education, maybe they don't have things that maybe don't have an attractive spouse or mate. All these things can make someone feel bad. But if they don't feel they can improve that, stay away from me, because I feel like I can improve anything until I'm out of here. That's just my mentality. So, please, just listen to what I'm saying. I know from experience. Stay away from those individuals. And now I want to go into the last one. So I guess I got about 7. If you find anyone, for any reason, at any time, interrupts your peace, by Benito, do not give them any second chances. Do not entertain their company, their voice, their energy, nothing about them. And sometimes it takes me a day to sleep on things, to be quite honest with you, because I am a very loving person. So I try to I'm empathetic too. I try to give people the benefit of the doubt. I'm learning to be selective with that, because usually what you see is what you get. It's nothing more. It's not going to get any better unless the person really wants to work on it. But I just accept people for what they show me. And if they show me crap, it's crap, and they got to go. And it doesn't matter who it is. You cannot have anyone around you that is negative. You can't have anyone around you that is going to try to bring you down. That's going to, all that kind of stuff is poison. It transfers. It's negative. And I'm just going to add on to that. If they don't have a belief in God, if they don't believe in the Almighty, the Most High, and I don't care what name they call it, if they don't have no sense of that, you got to go, because that's disrupting my peace. The fact that I am walking under that, I am walking under the guidance of the Most High. I'm walking with His protection. I'm walking with the faith that I will be okay. And if I see that the other individual don't have it, they got to go. All right, fam. Remember, all these things I'm telling you is for growth. Peace, love, and so till next time.